Hi and welcome to Ravenscross Model Railway. I'm Graham and just going to give you a little bit of an update. Flat back scenery. Let's have a look. So this is kind of a step forward from the last video. We are now on to kind of placing, trying to figure out how this is all going to pan out. Trying to get what I've got in my head into some sort of plan. It's that word again, plan. Let's turn the light on. Oh, that made a difference, didn't it? So from the original kind of layout idea, which is from, I think it's plan 25 in the Pico Engage playbook. That's where this layout kind of started. And then I made it my own, as you do, and as you should. It basically had, this is going to be a road, which goes from off layout, and then comes down. This will be all kind of faced with nice kind of stone brick, retaining wall, I think it's called. I want to kind of stick to the stone because it looks really nice. We're going to have a little dairy factory here. There are several orientations in which I can put this, but at the moment this is kind of where it's going. You can see this track. I just say in some of my earlier videos, this track needs to be cut down. I just wasn't sure what I was going to do here. Originally I was going to have an engine shed here, but I've changed my mind. And we've got the platforms roughly kind of roughly placed. Okay, and I'm going to say roughly placed is because what I want to do is I want the kind of the raised area of the platform to blend in with the rest of the scenery, so it's all kind of one level until the platform. And the reason I want to do that is if you go into any kind of small station, Bridgewater's one of the kind of key ones. We've got the station down at Bucks Fastly. That's the same. Is you don't step up onto a platform from leaving the car park. You kind of, it's all usually on one level. Or that was what it would seem, because it would, kind of cut cut down or whatever. So that's how I want to kind of do it. Got a little country house here. House probably been here for a long time before the rest of the village kind of evolved. We have 3 complete houses. These are going to be terrace houses, and they're going to look similar to this here. So they have the pavements running along the front here. You have the main house, and then we've got like a yard area, and then along here would be a wall, which will then separate this area, which effectively be the station car park. And I'll put little dustbins and things like that there to make it a bit more scenic. That isn't to scale. I've not worked that out. I've just put that there as a kind of a place marker, as it were. Ooh, sorry about my fingers getting in the way. Then we've got some low relief. We've got low relief terrace house there. We've got 3 shops here, all low relief, and there's 2 here. And that's to make the road, which will kind of come along here. There'll be a monument here, so cars can turn around and go back out again. This is only a small little village. Main station building, and then at the end here we've got a hotel, a very old hotel, and that's kind of pretty much where I'm at with it at the moment. Move this out the way. Originally I was going to put a goods yard here, but now I'm going to put a small engine shed, just a little one out the way. And then there will be a tunnel mouth here with some kind of landscape to blend this in. So still a lot to do. I've got to do all the back boards for the back scenery, which will then hide all this. That will actually come over to here, so I can have some kind of foliage at the back there to kind of blend that in. So lots to do. Now all of these are footprints of the Metcalf models. Now I really like Metcalf. A lot of people say, oh, there's not a lot of detail in it because it's card. You're right, but I really enjoy making them. And you can make them your own. You can add features to it and details and things like that. So you can really kind of have a lot of fun with them, adding to them. So that's what I'm going through for. Yeah, the layout itself is actually working quite well. Seems to improve every time I run it, which is great. I think all the bugs are gone now. Even with the not so reliable loco, it's become a little bit more reliable due to some CV changes, and it runs around at high speed, so that solves stalling problems. But all these things will kind of evolve and might get retired later on when I find something different. Who knows? Who knows? Managed to drag out some of the older rolling stock that I have. I'm just going to go through this, clean it up, give them a bit of a service, see if they're actually worth saving. They might not be. They are very old, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's the update. It's I've got a plan of how it's going to work. I've never done this before. Never had a plan ever on how scenic's going to go. It's always been, ad hoc. What this means is I can buy the right kits and not waste money on kits or time building kits I'm not actually ever going to use. So this is good. So until the next time, I will catch you later. Bye for now. So before I let you go, I just want to quickly show you what the kits I'm actually going to be building for this layout. So the first one here is the hotel, which will be at the end of the layout, just before the kind of monument roundabout. The area here, this whole kind of tower section, you don't actually have to have, so you can choose not to have it or have it or whatever when you build it. That's your choice. So a nice little oldie, kind of worldy hotel. That's that one. And then the walls, so the roadway coming down will be this kind of material, and this will match, or should match quite nicely into this, which will be on the straighter, flatter part. And then the tunnel should be this one, yes. So this is how it comes from over the track, and then we go onto this one, and then, oh no, not that one, yeah, and then down to there, obviously the other way around. So this is going to be the tunnel mouth to the other end of the layout. I'm still working on how I'm going to fit that in, but that's basically what it will look like, and then it will just be embedded into greenery. These are the 4 houses, so you've got your pavement there, and in the back there's a yard there. So this doesn't unfortunately show you the back, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, I've done that one. So, little workers' cottage. Not sure about this. Might not go with this. Or I might get it, see if I can actually make it into something kind of more, I don't know. I don't know. We'll play with that one. The low relief, so there will be 2 of these on one side, then there's 3 shops, and then there's just like 1 set of these on the other side. Again, need a lot of tarting up, I think. Yeah. What's this one? Aha, this was the dairy, or the old factory. This is going to go where originally the engine shed was going to go, but I want to put this here instead now. Mainline station, nice big one, has a bit of a platform with a canopy over it as well, so I can kind of extend on that. Again, you know, loads that can be done with this. And following suit, the island platform for the platform the other side of the main platform. And again, you can add canopies and things like that to make it look a little bit more interesting. Here's a church. I wanted to put one in, but I'm not sure yet. Again, toying on it. And the engine shed. Nice little cute engine shed. I had this model in the 00. I thought it was really good. So I want to use it again. And then the final one is the low relief shops. So there's going to be 3 of these, each obviously with different shops, different interiors and things like that. But I thought these were quite good. Although this one's in red, I'm pretty sure. Let me just bear with me a second. Yeah. I thought they did it in stone. Well, that might change things a bit. It might change things a lot. Because if that's in stone, in brick, I need to have everything else in brick. I mean, they do the engine shed in brick, which is fine. Yeah. Could kind of get away with mixing it if, yes. So I can get those in brick, which will blend in. So that's okay. But I also need to get, let's see. Yes, this one also in brick. The only problem is with this, it's a bit modern. So, yeah, still toy with the idea. Anyway, I am now going to end this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.